Good evening, guys. Welcome back to Phylum Predicts. I'm your Phylum admin, and as usual, let's do the results for the games that we have actually had today, for the predictions that we actually made today. So today we are going to do this video a little bit early. As you can see, we are doing it in the night. We should be posting it tomorrow in the morning, but let's do it tonight so that we can clear up enough time to post tomorrow our predictions as early as enough. Okay, so the games that we have was so cool. I think they started. Most of them we had a lot. I think all the games had predictions yesterday. So as usual, you remember our routine. This is what we have for the Discord community, and this is exactly which one, and this is exactly what we posted to the YouTube on the YouTube walkthrough. So if you have not watched the video, also watch the video to actually see exactly how we find these predictions and how we actually explain all of them and how the outcomes usually come. Okay, so the first game we had was in Sweden. We had the Trelleborgs FF versus Landskrona boys. This game we had an over 1.5 relation. Uh, Relation for the Discord. For YouTube, we also saw an over 1.5 as you can see right there. So that tells you we had a win. Our first win. Normally, of late we've been losing on the first game, but today we've got the win on the first game. The second game was in Sweden still. We got Osters Ayer versus IK Bridge. This game we expected an over 1.5 and both team to score on the Discord community. On YouTube, we saw an over 1.5 and a double chance 1 or 2. So what we are going to pick is a tick for the over 1.5 and probably a smaller. We are not going to put it on the both team to score. We are not going to put the cross on the X on the both team to score, because remember, as we usually come to bet, we usually explain to you that taking the over 1.5 instead of the both team to score is actually a safer bet. Okay, it's actually safer than taking a both team to score. So taking a both team to score there, an over 1.5 was actually taken in place for the both team to score that we actually gave. So the game went on a 0-2 scoreline. The next game we had was in Norway. We got Follow versus Valerenga B. This game we expected an over 1.5 on our Discord. To our YouTube, we expected an over 1.5 and a double chance 1 or 2. And you can see what conspired. We had a 4-6 scoreline. The game had a lot of goals. 10 goals in the games actually. So in the next game we head is in Finland. We've got GBK Kokola versus Jakobstads Bolo Club. This game we expected a double chance on or and an over 1.5. On YouTube, we expected a both team to score an over 1.5, a double chance 1 or 2, and also an over 2.5. All of them went in because the game went on a 1-2 scoreline. So the next game we had was in what we had was in Belgium. We had Cirkelbridge versus KV Kortrijk. This game we expected, we had no relation for a Discord community, but for YouTube, we expected a both team to score and an over 1.5, which gave us a 1-2 scoreline. So it means it also won. Okay, that also won. The next game we have was in Denmark. We got FC Copenhagen versus Rangers. We saw an over 1.5 and a both team to score to our Discord community. On YouTube, we also expected the both team to score and the over 1.5 as you can see right there. So that is another win right there. The next game we had was in was Scotland. We got Saint Mirren versus Hibernian. This game we expected, and we had no relation for the Discord community, but we had an double chance 1 or 2 for YouTube, the YouTube walkthrough. So we are going to put that tick right there because the game ended up with a 3-0 scoreline. So the double chance 1 or 2 actually won. The next game we had was in Paraguay. We got Independiente Lica versus Atlético Tembatari. This game we expected, we had no relation for a Discord community, but we had a both team to score an over 1.5 relation for YouTube, the YouTube walkthrough that we took you through yesterday. So right there, another tick. Following day we have the following game we've got in Paraguay. We've got 3 de Febrero versus Guairena. This game we expected an over 1.5. To our Discord, to our YouTube, we expected also an over 1.5. Didn't conspire because the game ended up with a 1-0 win. 0-0 win. Actually, there was a chance for a goal. There was a goal that stood, but it didn't stand. It was ruled out. maybe if it could have stood, we could have had the motivation to actually score another goal in the game, but we went on a nil-nil in that game. The next game we had was in Estonia. We've got FC Kurasare versus Paide Linameskod. This game we expected an over 1.5 and both team to score. See right here, the safer option wins, but the riskier option actually loses. Okay, uh, it doesn't happen often that the what? It doesn't happen often that the risky option actually loses, but when it loses, it's much better, much safer to actually take the over 1.5 instead of the both team to score. Okay, but if you are confident enough and that loss, we really apologize for the loss, and probably the game could have gone. I go and check. There was intentions for the game. There must have been intentions for the game to go on a both team to score, because we have got the our data model actually almost gives us a prediction that has the intention actually to happen. Okay, so if it does not happen, maybe just luck and some slight conversion luck that was not there. Okay, so in the next game we had was in Sweden. We got Trollhättan versus Rosengrad. This game we expected an over 1.5. To our Discord community. On our YouTube, we expected both team to score an over 1.5. What happened? We had a 2-1 scoreline, so that means we actually won on that game because we expected an over 1.5. The next game we had was in Sweden. We had Ariana versus on Salah BK. This game we expected an over 1.5 for both teams to score. See, the game went on a 5-0 scoreline. In YouTube, we expected also both teams to score an over 1.5. So we are going to take just still the same tick right here for the over 1.5, because it's the much safer option. The next game we have was in Sweden. We've got Hammarby TFL versus AFC Eskilstuna. This game we expected an over 1.5. To our Discord, to YouTube, we expected an over 1.5 for double chance on or two on the both team to score. What conspired was a 1-3 scoreline, so it means all of them actually won. The next game we have was in Switzerland. We've got Winterthur versus Wavreldon. This game we expected. We had no relation to our Discord community, but YouTube we saw a both team to score and an over 1.5, which both of them actually lost. So we are going to take the X right there to signify that that was a loss. It was such a disappointing game because also a double chance on or three is something we could see in the game, but it didn't happen. Okay, so in Switzerland we've got Young Boys versus Zurich. This game, you remember I told you that we don't really fancy going with Young Boys usually, but we decided to just take it. Okay, so the both team to score happened. The over 1.5, the over 2.5 happened on YouTube. We expected an over 1.5 and over 2.5 and both team to score, and they all happened because the game ended up with a 2-2 scoreline. In the next game we've got in Austria, Rapid Wien versus Stramgras. This game happened. We expected both team to score an over 1.5 and over 2.5. Didn't happen because the game actually lost in every of them because it went on a 1-0. On YouTube, I presume we almost gave the similar predictions. There were 2.5 over 1.5 on the both team to score, so it didn't happen as well. When we go to the next game we have in Norway, we got Hakam versus Viking. This game we expected both team to score an over 1.5. On YouTube, we expected an over 1.5 right there, as you can see right here. So that means it won. So let's take a tick and put right there. And the next game we've got in Norway, we've got Kristiansand versus Lillestrøm. This game we expected an over 1.5. To our Discord. To YouTube, we expected an over 1.5 and that both team to score. What conspired was a 2-1 win in favor of Team 2. So that means there was a win as well right there. The next game we have is in Norway. We've got Fredrikstad versus From Oslo. This game we expected an over 1.5 for both teams to score. It didn't happen. It went on a nil-nil. It's still on a nil-nil. So that means it actually lost. What did we give to YouTube? We actually gave YouTube. We actually gave it an over 1.5 and a double chance 1 or 2. They all lost. In the next game, we got in Norway. We had Strom Goddess, Godset versus Bran. This game we had no relation for Discord community, but on YouTube we had an over 1.5 prediction, and it happened because the game went on a 2-3 scoreline. Let's check right here and put a tick. The next game we had was in Norway. We got Sarpsborg 08 versus Sandefjord. This game went on a very, very early goal in the game, and we expected a both team to score over 1.5 and a double chance 1 or 2. On YouTube, we expected an over 1.5 and a double chance 1 or 2 in that game. Okay, so also that won. So let's put another tick right there. So there's a game right here. I just came to realize that we actually put it and it has not yet started. Let's actually confirm. It's a game, the Hammerby TFF. I think the game was postponed to a later hour, and it should be playing around this hour that we're actually recording this video. Let me confirm to you exactly what the scoreline is in a minute. This one thinks today it will catch us. It won't catch us. We're actually recording with another software. You get out of here. Wait a minute, let me confirm for you if the game and the scoreline for the game, the Sweden Hammarby TFF versus Eskilstuna, that game we realized that it was postponed to a later hour. It was delayed, actually, not being postponed, it was delayed. So let me confirm for you. As you can see, guys, we actually predicted every game yesterday, every game from the 21 games that we actually gave. We predicted every game right there. And so far we actually lost, in totality we have lost 4 games in 21 predictions. 4 games in 21 predictions. Let me first confirm if this other game was a win. If it's a win, what did you see in Hammerby? We saw an over 1.5. This thing is running a little bit slow. Let me confirm. Yeah, right here it is. Let me minute. We expected an over 1.5. The game is actually at the 90th minute on this game. Where is it? The Hammerby TFF. It's in the 90th minute, and the goals and the scoreline is 2-1. That means that's an added advantage to us because it's another over 1.5, so it means it's another tick right there. On YouTube, I can't remember what we gave for this game, but let's confirm. On YouTube, we actually gave an over 1.5, a double chance 1 or 2, and a both team to score, so it means all of them have won because it's actually in the 90th minute, 90 plus minutes, so probably the game will end at that point without, we just did 2-1 scoreline, okay? So having said that, let's see. We have said that quick maths to see how many we have lost and how many we have won. So we have said that we have predicted 21 games, and only 4 of them we have lost in totality. So we have won 17, and we divide it by 21 games. We are doing it at 81% today. That's poor than the other day. We actually on a downward trajectory from the 3 days that we have been doing it, because on Friday, remember on Friday we did it at 89%. Yesterday on Saturday we did it at 85. Today we are doing it at 81%. But we really hope we maintain still the 80%, because once we maintain the 80%, guys, we are on point and we are actually the best. Okay, so that has been us, Phylum Predicts, with the predictions for 4th of August 2024. We are actually eager to actually predict and give you the predictions for tomorrow, for 5th of August 2024. We really hope that also tomorrow we'll have some good results as today has been. So guys, And also make sure you just join our Discord community, because immediately we are done analyzing tomorrow, we first thing first we usually post to our Discord community, and then now we are left now struggling now with recording the video to our YouTube channel. We actually even considering exactly how we are going to also be sharing exactly everything as we have analyzed the whole spreadsheet. We are thinking of ways that we can share the whole spreadsheet to you. So make sure you go to our Discord community, because right there you will find most of resources to actually bet with, and a lot of information to actually, and on time information and betting tips to actually stick on. Okay. So having said that, I really wanna wish you a good night, guys. Enjoy your good night, and let's meet tomorrow. Until tomorrow, adios. Good night.